Hi, this is Bob with the, I think it's a June 10th garden report, June 10th, 2012. So let's get started here. There's the hydrangea. They are just moving in beautifully. And then the Shasta daisy are starting to bloom. Those will be nice daisies soon. We come back, we see the red maple is really flourishing, looking nice. We have the hostas coming up, looking good. These plants down here, these are psyllium. The rabbits are eating the flowers off them. Otherwise, those would be nice and pink and purple. But you know, it's the way it goes. Now over here, there was it's a nice planting bed. It's covered with plastic because the rabbits are eating the seed. Now there's sunflower, corn, poppy, and morning glory with some dragons. Dragon something here. Dragon ass, I don't know. There's a nice dragon plant here. But that'll all be coming up in a few weeks. But we got that cover to keep the rabbits from, as soon as it starts to bloom, come up, we'll pull the plastic off. So let's go back here. We've got this area cleaned up a little bit. We've got a nice little indoor plant there, looking really nice. The hostas, doing really well right now. And over here, we see the sunflower are coming in. They're looking better. That's a tomato. That's some vegetables. We've got broccoli and radish and carrot here. So let's go back to the main exhibit, back here where the main garden is. Oh, first thing we see is another hydrangea, looking pretty good. And we come back to the garden bank. Oh, look at the size of those tomatoes. They are the biggest tomatoes I've ever seen. And you can see the tomato plants are still big. We have that same set of 5. They're growing in pretty big there. We're starting to get some little cute tomatoes here. You see, there's another batch growing right there. Some small ones. They're all come in nice and red eventually. Other tomato plants are getting a little larger. Those are peppers. Cucumber plant is starting to go very upright, looking good. And back here we can see how this corn and green bean plant crop is coming. Now we got the big leaves. The big leaves are the green beans, and the smaller ones back here, that's the corn. So you see some of the corn is coming in really large. Really, you see a little bit there? The corn's coming in well. This is a pepper plant here. So some of that corn's coming in really nice and tall already. And the green beans. And then we got a big lettuce crop coming here. It's starting to flower out. That might not be any good to eat. I don't know. I can taste it, but I might just pull that out. There's some other lettuce that's growing. I haven't tasted it yet. And these are our strawberries, and they haven't come in yet. And up in the front row here, we have some tomatoes and watermelon and cantaloupe growing. There's tomatoes. That's just flowers there. Here's some tomato buckets. Some peppers down there. That's peppers. And you swing around, we had quite a bit of cleaning done on this area back here. You can see that all the junk's been removed. Cleaned up pretty well. Still some things to get rid of. But it's really improving a lot. But the garden has got a nice looking feel to it. Looking really good. Let's go back to the pool area. We'll go back to the pool area now. And oh, this is a very special episode because I'm drunk tonight. Now, over here we have the potatoes growing in. These potato plants were buried yesterday. They've grown up a couple inches within a day. But as the tomato plants come in, potato plants come in, you keep burying them in dirt and to keep them cooler. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potato plants coming in. And over this area where you don't see anything coming up, I planted some new potatoes today, or yesterday. These pretty green plants here are spearmint leaves. They smell delicious. And these are different types of flowers coming in here. There's a refrigerator there where we keep our soda. And then there's some of those cannas coming up. And we have a nice zebra. It's called a zebra plant. because it has the different colors here. See the light and dark. And another Japanese maple. And then we hit the pond area. Now the pump's out of the pond. We haven't gotten that fixed yet. But you can see these plants, these purple and white plants, are the same plants that were in the front of the house. But there's no rabbits back here, so they look good. And this a salvia, that's that red and purple, that's salvia. Looking really good. And this is a big flowery white plant. The flowers haven't come out yet. There's a new hydrangea plant, looking pretty good. Now this purple plant, it's called like a wine brigade or something, I forgot the name of it. But I trimmed it back, but it gets a little unwieldy. So let's go over to the other side here. See, there's some debris. We did a lot of cleanup. There's a bag of yard waste there. And we have a very big tree coming in here. We haven't decided what to do with it, but it's there for now. See, it comes in, and there the clolis has come in. It's looking very good with a hostas. Then over here we have the bulbs coming in. We also planted some sunflower and some other pretty flowers here, and we're going to see how they come up. We hope that they come up over this fence. My goal is for them to come up over that fence out of this corner here. Say, oh, Joey, did you have anything? Joey, get back now. Good boy. So let's see where this goes. Go to the main yard, and over the side here we have another beautiful red Japanese maple, some more hostas. There's some yard waste. It just needs to be moved, and the beautiful magnolia tree is coming in. Very nice. We have a good magnolia this year. And then all these dark spots, that's where we planted grass seed this week. So you get close on it, you can see the grass seed, but hopefully that's grass soon. And then that's another red maple tree. That'll look beautiful in the fall. And then over here in the corner, we planted more corn in the back and sunflower seeds. So we're hoping we have some corn and sunflower there in a few weeks. And then up the side, we cleaned it up. We told all the weeds, and it's all mulched now. It looks very nice. And then we're back to the front where we started off. So, not bad. I know the garage. But anyway, we're back to those beautiful hydrangeas in front. So I hope you enjoyed this message, and I will give you another report next week. And by next week, I really hope our seeds are bursting through the ground and get us excited about what they're going to be. So for this week, the garden report is concluding, and I hope you have a good week. See you next week. Bye-bye.